In early 2012, a very significant storm came through Sydney one Sunday evening. Water had come in through the roof of the area where the registers were being stored. They were quite badly damaged, and in late 2015, Deanna noticed that mould was growing on the outside and the inside of some of the registers. We sought professional advice as to what we should do.
We'd worked with International Conservation Specialists, ICS, where we first started to discuss how we could provide some digital solutions.
Two things needed to be done to get them to Datacom for the process of digitisation. One was we had to remove them from the initial archive store, which takes quite a long time because it has to be very carefully catalogued. Then secondly, every document before it could go on to digitalisation had to be mould remediated. And that meant that physically we had to brush down every single page of all those documents to remove the mould spores to make sure they were then safe to be digitised.
Initially we came and inspected the records to get an understanding of what digital output was required, what metadata need to be applied, whether there was need to have some of the records transcribed.
It is principally rare books, doctoral theses and many hundreds of ledgers which contain records of the births, baptisms, weddings and deaths of Uniting Church parishioners around the state.
So a lot of these records were in handwriting, and we would then take that handwriting and rekey the data so that it could be text searchable.
So now with these digital records, they'll be searchable by name. So it'll be a matter of just putting a first name, surname, or a year or a date of birth in, and the information will be retrieved that way. So it'll be extremely beneficial.
It will be something that can be done from a desk at a computer and will be very much speedier.
Before it could have taken probably an hour, realistically, to wrap up an inquiry, whereas this new way it'll take 10 minutes.
In June of this year, we marked the 40th anniversary of the formation of the Uniting Church in Australia. It just so happens that we are undertaking this remediation and digitisation project during this year. It is a significant achievement to have this information available as we move forward into our next however many years.
One of the highlights of working with the Uniting Church of Australia with this project has been the collaborative approach that's been taken to developing the solution.
I think we have been more than fortunate to have the support of the team at DatacomIT. Without their significant care of us, the personal interest that they took, we've not just been a job. They realised the very difficult situation in which we found ourselves and have been very caring and supportive throughout this whole process.